What is up, guys? Whitey Bite Me here, and in this video we're going to talk a little bit about Lady Dimitrescu and her virus, or the virus in that game in general. So you look at her, she is very tall. Her official height has been released to be 9 feet 6 inches, including her heels and her hat. So without the heels and the hat, she's probably like maybe 8, 9 or something like that. Who knows? But not just her height is fascinating, which is the thing that is fascinating, but the virus, the potential virus that is in her body. I'm thinking that she has some kind of dominant version of the virus in her body, and the virus that she gives out, if there is something like that, if the virus that she gives to these village people that turns them into witches isn't as, concentrated as hers, so they don't grow as big as her, but they do get special powers. Now, this virus makes me think of like Code Veronica, because this civilization, or this coven, is pretty old, I think, based off the files that are in the Maiden demo. Now, if this is, I have two theories. If this is a very old virus that has been here for a while, I'm thinking that they did something similar to the progenitor virus. Instead of going to Africa and finding the progenitor flower and extracting the virus from it, they found something else. Maybe they found some kind of insect or some kind of mushroom and extracted that mother virus from that and combined it with like some wolf DNA or something like that, or some kind of something that gives them vampirism, mutations, and the ability to dematerialize their bodies and bring it back together. Because this is something that is in other things, well, mostly Resident Evil 0, where we have James Marcus is able to form, or these leeches are able to form into James Marcus like perfectly, like clothes and everything, and they're able to break apart, come back together. They don't look as good as James Marcus, but they're able to do some kind of like magical thing that the witches are able to do in Resident Evil 8. So maybe there is some kind of magical aspect of the viruses that exist in that universe, or this could be later on the coven, they got in contact with Umbrella and they got their hands on the progenitor virus, and they combined it with something, and this virus that they made utilizes more of the magical aspects of the T virus that previous things didn't really use besides Resident Evil 0. So that would be a cool thing to know, that the T virus is able to do that, grant you some kind of pseudo magical abilities like levitating and dematerializing perfectly and then coming back together perfectly. So, that would be cool. Like, we've seen something like this also in unrelated game, in Prototype, where Alex Mercer, his body he's able to regrow limbs and stuff, and then those limbs that come back, they have clothing and stuff attached to it, and it's like his whole body is one big mass of cells. So the cells remember what he looked like prior to being infected. So if he loses something, it'll grow back, clothing and all, but it's not real clothing. It's little virus clothing. So maybe something like that exists now. It wouldn't be too far-fetched, right? It's Resident Evil. So anyway, let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below, and I'll get with you guys in the comments down below. Peace.